Latest updates from We Share Abundance, and it's a wonderful, beautiful day here in Cornwall. It's gone dark now, it's evening, but it's been a beautiful day here in Cornwall. And I'm here really to talk about We Share Abundance and associated programs. We Share Abundance is the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. And we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And that's where I'm heading for right now. Because if and when things don't work as they should, it's normally in Facebook that we find them. So I'm in Facebook. I'm looking for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'm going to look for February the 7th. So far, so good. And we have things working, it seems. Okay, good news. And back in the Melon app, we have Luis Monteiro from Portugal on YouTube, watching on YouTube, and he's saying hi to everybody. So, just to continue, we are, as I said, the United States of the world. We are an emerging nation. We've been around for a little short of 3 years, and wonder why. I think we've got it back. Okay. Where was I up to? Economy, treasury, currency, and all that bit and pieces. And we're now building our industries within our nation in the same way that geographical nations have industries. They have either financial services, or they have industrial plants, or coal mines, or steel mines, or whatever, Well, they don't mine steel, do they? Iron ore, diamonds, gold, whatever. So we are now building our industries in our cloud nation. And that will benefit all our citizens, because it will improve the liquidity and value of our currency, which our members get allocated free every month. They get some of our currency allocated free. They can also earn currency, sometimes in our currency, sometimes in US dollars, USDT, from our industries by promoting them in the same way that you promote business opportunities. Loosely termed, I suppose you could call our industries business opportunities. So, who can be a citizen? Literally anybody. We are a non-separatist organization. We welcome people from every continent, country, color, class, creed, gender, financial situations, knowledge, different ranges of knowledge, anything, all those differences we don't see, whether you're fat, thin, old, young, it doesn't matter. We just see everybody as human beings, and we recognize that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer to our community. And so you're welcome here, and you will be treated with equal love and respect. Just come with a positive mental attitude, a willingness to share love and abundance, and we'll show you the path to true happiness. And we're going to have a prayer in a moment to get us started and help us on that path to true happiness. True happiness you can't buy. It doesn't matter how much money you've got, you won't necessarily be happy. Money won't make you happy, it won't make you sad. It's just a tool. You can buy things with money from which you will gain pleasure for a short period of time, but you'll always want more things, more things, more things. True happiness comes from loving service to others, and the wonderful benefit of that is You cannot be a service to somebody else without being of greater service to yourself. And you'll see that manifest in so many ways. Everything that you want and need in life will flow to you when you concentrate on being of loving service to others. Okay, let's have a look who we've got in here. I know we had Lewis in YouTube. We've got Andrew Dean in from New Zealand. Lewis is in from Portugal on YouTube. Andrew's in from New Zealand, where it is, of course, Wednesday morning. I think that's Tuesday here today. Yeah. Okay. And we've got Deborah from the USA. Andrew's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Good. We've got Richard from Devon, not far from me. We're both in the Southwest Peninsula of the UK. And we've got Kingsley from the region I was born and raised in Manchester. That's where Kingsley is coming in from, Manchester, UK. There are lots of Manchesters throughout the world. Manchester in New Hampshire is the headquarters of the National Guild of Hypnotists, of which I was a member. It's lapsed now. I've not practiced hypnotism. It was hypnotherapy, clinical hypnotism, not stage stuff, for many years now. Okay. Right. So we will have that little prayer that helps us get on the path to true happiness, and we will also have a little affirmation that keeps us that non-separatist ideology in our community. So we'll start with the prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract true happiness and everything they want and need in life. Amen. Okay, and we also have our little affirmation, which goes like this. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, and let's have a look. Yeah, Andrew was top of the comments, but he was actually second in top of the comments in Facebook, but he was the second in the comments because Lewis was in before him in YouTube. And right, where are we? The PIF function with cards is now completed, and it's loaded and it's available to you. So if you choose to pay it forward for people that you introduce, you can now do it with a debit or credit card. You can also buy any of our services and products with debit and credit cards. It's all functional now in your dashboard. It's taken a while, but we got there. The changes that we've made in the leaderboard are now, no, they're not all operational. The changes are there. The terminology, the description is there, but the actual addition of points for the sale of ad packs is still a work in progress. It should be finished by tomorrow. It's not a massive job, but it isn't functional at this moment in time. But it'll be there by tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, that is pretty much covering the development. After that, we will be helping to get the new members of our support team contacted and trained and helping out. All the members of the support team that have or the people that have submitted times that they can offer, we'll be contacting tomorrow, and we need a little bit of programming done, a little bit of developer work to facilitate those people to get access to the information they need to answer your queries. So that'll be happening once we get the leaderboard function sorted out. Shouldn't take long. We should be there, and we will get those new people into the support desk. Right, where are we up to? On my side of things, I'm pretty much up to date now. All the secondary staking have been paid. It took a little bit longer than I had hoped. I was hoping to get them done by Sunday, but we do say give us 10 days. It's all done manually at the moment. It's automatically processed every month in your dashboard as a pending withdrawal, but then we have to go through and manually make those payments at this moment in time. We will be getting that automated sometime in the future. That is one way that you get paid totally passively from We Share Abundance, is in secondary staking. The primary staking goes into a fund for you for the future. It's building wealth for the future. How long in the future, we're not sure. It depends on how quickly we get the liquidity of our tokens pushed up. And that depends on how quickly we fill the liquidity pools. And we fill the liquidity pools by promoting our industries, the Easy Business Builder, the SOAP program, secondary staking, primary staking, Poverty Crusher plan. All these things help to fill the liquidity pools. And of course, one of the most powerful things that we have within our economy, within our cloud boundaries, if you like, our nation, is the Turnkey Cash Cow program. And that we are now well into getting a really big ongoing marketing campaign done for that program, which will benefit all the Turnkey Cash Cow members and the community as a whole, because it will not only be pouring cash into the pockets of the Turnkey Cash Cow members, but it'll be pouring cash into the liquidity pools as well. I don't have a date yet for when that campaign will start. It is currently being worked on. When I have a date, I'll let you know. I'm optimistic that we'll get it started this month. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, I have been approached by a few people about games because we are in the process of setting up our games site, or when I say we're in the process, we are in the planning stage. It's been pretty much planned, but we need to get it all sorted out with developers and get it cut and dried as to exactly what it's going to look like and how it's going to work. And that is in the process as well. Lots of other things coming along from We Share Abundance, but we also have a lot of third-party plans. The advantage of third-party plans is they generate additional income for our citizens, and any income that we earn as a community, the admin of those plans, when we are at the instigator, if you like, the sponsor, the whatever you want to call this, is any income that is earned from those, once again, goes into the liquidity pools. So it all helps our economy. it's like us having factories in different countries. It's helping those countries, but it's also helping us because we're getting the input from it. We're making the sales from there, and we're generating cash in other currencies, which go into our liquidity pools and boost our own currency. We have a few major plans. We've got several. I can't remember how many we've got, but probably 10 or 12, maybe more. I don't know. In the multiple income streams in your dashboard, and you can sign up and put your affiliate link in. Most of the plans will allow you to be an affiliate. Get your affiliate link in there. So it's worth going through and joining them, because as you introduce people into We Share Abundance, they will also go and look at these things and they'll join, and you will build your residual income, your multiple income streams from these other plans pretty much automatically. The main ones that we're looking at promoting at the moment are passive plans, because it's what the majority of people nowadays are looking at. There is still massive opportunity in all the traditional ways of making money, through multi-level marketing. But the fact is that in multi-level marketing, most people fail to make any money. Even the people that are earning commissions, very few of them are earning more than they spend. So they're not making a profit. And of the people that are making a profit, very few are making a significant income. Yeah, there are one or two people that make masses and masses of money from multi-level marketing. I've done very well out of it in the past. Long time ago. I've not really been involved in it for a long time now, but in the past I've done well. I've been a top producer, not the top producer, not the kingpin, but one of the top producers in several companies way back when, even before the internet was around. It was a fun thing to do in those days, because we used to hold meetings in private rooms in pubs, and so there was plenty of socializing going on, as well as some serious business. However, that's all in the past. It's all now done online. Has some benefits in that you can reach far more people more easily, but it doesn't have the same social enjoyment. But the passive income plans we have, the probably the one that I like most at the moment is Vortic. I like that because it seems to be very transparent. It's relatively new. He started the Vortic plan, I think, in October of 2022. We got involved sometime last year. I can't remember whether it was November, December. Didn't do much over the holiday period, but we now put a few things together, and we have a group in there that we have a sort of club that's invested in Vortic, and that started earning from this week, Monday. And we also have quite a lot of members that are that have their own accounts in Vortic, and that is good. And you can also make an awful lot of money if you choose to refer people. You can, with pretty much any of the passive income plans, do very well by referring people. And passive income plans are easy to promote because everybody makes money. You've got to watch out for the Ponzi's. Anything that is paying you 5% a day and this sort of thing usually is not sustainable. It's not going to be around for very long. But there are some very solid plans around. You can never guarantee how solid, you can never know how well they're going to last. But I would put Vortic in the low to medium risk range, probably nearer low than medium as well. It's very transparent. The CEO behind it is a lovely guy, and he is very experienced in what he does. And he's started Vortic to help other people. He doesn't need to do it. He's got all the money he needs now. He's made it himself from his own trading, and you have the benefit of his experience in Vortic. It's only $50 to get involved. There's no monthly fees, and you put $50 in today, you will earn how much is it? 0.8%, isn't it? It's 0.8% per day, 5 days a week on that $50. So, okay, not a fortune. It's $2 a week, but you've only put $50 in, and you'll earn $2 a week for 46 weeks, which is $92, and then you'll get $40 of your 50 back, so you'll have $132. If you just let it run, you could then put $132 in and be earning more. But you can also, as you go along, once you get to $50, you can buy another package, $50, so you're earning more. And as you get another $50, you can put that back in. There's no ceiling on the amount that you can put in, and there are some very large investors getting involved in Vortic now because of Jensen's contacts. Some corporations, in fact, are getting involved. But you as individuals can get involved, and $2,500 is a popular level for a lot of people to get involved in, because then you get instead of 0.8% per day, you get 1% a day. Now that might not sound like a big difference, but when you compound that over a year or two, it's a huge difference. There are quite a lot of people that get involved at $10,000, because at $10,000 you step up again to 1.2% per day. And once again, it's a huge difference when you compound it. The offer we have currently started running on the 5th of February, I believe, and it runs to the 25th of February, and it's an offer that is based on us having the possibility of generating additional income from a challenge that Vortic is running. Jensen has chucked in $500,000 of his own money to fund this challenge program and the rewards that he's offering. And basically, all we've got to do to benefit from that at the first level is get 5 people that join and invest in that period from the 5th to the 25th, $300, just $300. We so far have 2 people who have invested $300 or more. So we need 3 more people in the next, where are we? 7th, in the next 18 days to qualify for that first level. And when we do that, those 5 people that have got us to that stage, we will be giving them an extra $90. We're already, anybody that joins and deposits between the 5th and the 25th, we're already giving them our commission of 10%. But the people that help us qualify by having deposited over $300, those 5 people will get an additional $90. So their $300 investment will only have cost them $200. If we don't get the 5 people, they've still got a $300 investment that's cost them $270. No, they get an extra $70. Sorry, those people, not an extra $90, an extra $70. We make it up to $100, and that way we are sharing the benefits that we get from the challenge that Jensen has put his money into with the people that help us qualify for it. And of course, the cash that we make from it, if we do, where does it go? Goes into We Share Abundance for the benefit of the members. Okay. We also have Akpomide from Nigeria. Constantly we are asked about when can we withdraw. You can withdraw at any time from income that you earn. Earned income is commissions on the sale of our products or services. If you are in the Poverty Crusher plan, we pay those commissions out in USDT. That's Tether on the Tron blockchain, stable coin worth $1 per coin. If you are in the Easy Business Builder plan, we pay you out in We's Abundance tokens. We can pay out commissions because it's paid out of the income that you generate for us. If you generate $100 worth of sales in the Easy Business Builder plan, we can pay out $100 in commissions because it balances. It's sales equals your money going out, and then you can change that for whatever you want, and then ultimately into your local currency and go and put bread on the table with it. We also have secondary staking, which the withdrawals are automatically done. That's paid once a month. And those, again, are paid in USDT because we have money coming in that we have put to use, and those payments out are made from the income that we generate. If you have funds that you have in your We's Abundance wallet, these are largely gifted payments to you, and we don't have the liquidity to allow you to withdraw those at present. As the liquidity builds, we have several priorities of how we will use that. And the first priority is to repay the people that loaned us cash in November of 2021 and should have been repaid much earlier, but things didn't go to plan. So that is our number one priority, is to get those people paid off and cleared and happy with the interest that they will also receive. The second part of our program is to allow the people that invested in nest eggs to withdraw their nest egg value, and that will be done chronologically, because we had about, I don't know how many, I'd have to check up, but maybe 5 or 6 different nest egg promotions where people bought nest eggs both to get a good deal in the tokens that they received for their cash, but also to help out with the financing of We Share Abundance. And so those people will be looked after as the second priority. The first priority, the people that actually made direct loans. Second, the people that bought nest eggs, and that will be in chronological order. So the first nest egg offer that we did will be the first people that will be allowed to withdraw. The second will be the second lot, and so on, until everybody that has accumulated tokens from the nest eggs will have had the ability to withdraw those tokens. And then third, as the pools build, we will start to generate monthly income from the Wealth Builder side. So there will be some form of payment from there to all members that are active. Not sure how much, not sure, but it should start low, and as we grow in liquidity and value, gradually creep up. I can't give you any dates for any of these things. It all depends on how much money gets into the liquidity pools and how quickly. The major source of that will come from the turnkey cash cow promotions that we are campaigns that we're in the process of launching. If all our members pulled together and did a little bit each, we would fill the liquidity pools very quickly. You know, if every member went out and sold a $75 ad pack, introduced one member and sold a $75 ad pack, we would have a lot of money, probably around $300,000. But I know that that isn't a realistic expectation, because our members join us mainly interested in not doing anything, just hoping that their investments will, and they're not really investments, they are, we can't call them investments anyway, legally, but if somebody buys something with the hope that it is going to increase in value and its saleability, it's an investment. But it's not classed as an investment by the securities people, because we don't guarantee any returns or rewards or anything like that, and never have done. So that is our plan of operation. But the more people that chip in, the faster we'll fill the liquidity pools. I know that as we get the turnkey cash cow campaigns running and pouring cash into those liquidity pools, it will give our members more impetus to go out and do something as well. So it will have an encouraging effect on people. But we're here to bring hope and extra income to our members, and some of our members think we've failed them, and in a way perhaps we have, because it's not been as quick as they would have liked. We started out really well, but what we had was built on sand and it was crumbling away, and we could have just packed in 2.5 years ago and said, look, this isn't working, boom, we're out of here, and left a lot of people high and dry. We chose not to do that. We chose to find a way, and we have, and we are working on it, and that way will come into fruition in 2023 and onwards, because what we're building will grow in stature, value, and longevity, and benefit everybody more and more as time goes by. Okay, so that is what I've been up to. I am also looking, as I say, we've looked at Vortic. It's a wonderful plan. I also offered in Vortic an extra $250 to the first person to invest $2,500, and that has already been claimed, so that offer no longer exists. Okay, so you only get the 10%, but it's still a good deal. If you put in $2,500, you get $250 back pretty much straight away, and you've got that 2,500 making you money every day, 5 days a week, at the 2,500 level, but it'll only cost you 2,250. Okay, what else do we have in the money making? A lot of people in our community come from third world, and $50 to get involved in Vortic is a large sum. We got Martin from up in the northwest, and he was out with another pal of mine, Dave Cross, last week, and he says to say hi. So thanks, Martin. I've just been covering the November loans. I know you're one of the people involved in that, so you'll have to watch the replay. But welcome to Martin. He's from up in St Helens in the UK. Say a lot of people are in third world, and the that $50 is stretching it a bit. You know, $10 is stretching it a bit for some of them. You know, but we have another opportunity which I feel is very powerful, and that is the Beyond Infinity plan. And with our rebate there of $35, you can get involved for just $15. You can either pay the 50 and get 35 back, or you can pay us directly to us 15 and we'll pay the 50 for you to get you into that plan. So far, out of our commissions from that plan, which is where all this comes from, we're getting towards $5,000 worth that's been spent on helping our members get in that plan. And once again, it's passive. You don't make anything for a long time if you're totally passive. It's going to take you 5 years, between 5 and 6 years, 5 years and 13 weeks before you get your first payment. But for $15, totally passive, from there on, you're making more and more money every week. All passive plans, as I say, they're easy to promote because it's what everybody is looking for nowadays. And the fact is that most of them pay good rewards on your commissions, if you like, on referring people. Vortic, very, very powerful. Beyond Infinity is a good plan as well. You can make good money with that. They have a plan where it shows you how to get to $2,000 a week with Beyond Infinity. Yeah, of course it takes work. If you don't want to be passive and you want to get involved, you need to put in a bit of effort. But you also, while you're doing that, you can really drastically shorten that time span to getting that passive income. The We Share Abundance account is down to about 8.5 months, as opposed to 5.25 years, even though we've used our commissions in the main to help our members get involved in the plan. Once again, it's another good plan. One of the plans I mentioned yesterday, it's either the best thing that has ever been invented, I don't know whether that's the right word, or it's the biggest scam that has ever been perpetrated. And that is AAS, African Arbitrage System. The CEO is a guy called Jason Michael, and he is on a mission to fight corruption and Ponzi's and scams, and help people that have been involved in those and lost money in them. And he's put together something which is paying out really incredible returns, 1.65% per day, 7 days a week. I think there's still a lot of work to be done on the website to make it work more efficiently, but they've only opened it to the public since January the 1st. We got involved on the 25th of January, I think. and we've made just about $50. And $50 is the minimum that you can withdraw. You need $51, in fact, because there's $1 fees because they use Binance. But it's if it's real and if it sticks around, it will be the #1 program. They claim to have, I don't know whether there's any proof of this already, 7 million members. I know they've got a lot of people because their Telegram group, they probably get 1,000 posts every 10 minutes or something like that. It's very hard to follow anything in that Telegram group. Plus, it is based in Africa, and English is not the first language for a lot of people there, and they speak English with a little bit of dialect, and so sometimes it's hard to follow what is being said and how it is all working. It will get better or it will disappear. I don't know which. The jury's still out on it. But Jason, the guy behind it, has an amazing following and belief from his followers. And hopefully he's not going to let them down and everybody is going to really do well. You can get involved in it for $20, but with $20, it's going to take you, if you're totally passive, it's going to take you 4 or 5 months before you can make $50 and make a withdrawal. Withdrawals, incidentally, I made one yesterday, I think, just to test it with the first $50 that we made, and it was in my wallet in Binance within less than a minute, I would say. Might have been a minute, but I think it was less than a minute. I think so, seconds rather than minutes. The withdrawals are very, very fast. There's a little bit of a hiccup in the way that you can top up and add more money into your account, but it is possible. It just takes a bit of time to get it all done and sorted. I am doing a blog post at the moment, and there will be a video on that showing how it all works from what I understand, and I hope that will clear things up for a lot of people. That will be available to you tomorrow. I was hoping to get it done today, but I've not finished it. And there will be a spreadsheet as well that you can use to help yourself calculate. There's no automatic compounding in AAS. We, with $100 plus our referral income, which is just 5% of what people earn, it's only through one level, there's no multi-levels in it or anything, and it's not on their deposit, it's on their income, managed to get to that $50 level in around about 11 or 12 days. But normally you'd be looking at 4.5 months if you were totally passive with just $20. And say we started with 100 and we pulled out 50, put it back in to see if we can top up. It's still going through. So that is going to be worth having a look at. But if you can afford it, you need to get in at $100 or more to make it realistic that you can start getting money out as quickly as possible. But the returns are really, really high. It is, of course, crypto-based like most things. That pretty much covers everything I've got for you, I think. I don't think I've missed anything that I wanted to cover. Other than my football team, which is like my third interest after rugby and cricket, soccer. are now in the mire with being accused of fiddling their accounts or something. I don't know what the outcome of that was going to be. Right. So with that said, I don't think we've got anything. Let me check in and see if we've got any comments from YouTube or Twitch. Any? We've got Tanko from somewhere saying hi, and that's from YouTube. So hi there, Tanko. Not sure what country you're from, but there you go. There are no questions in there, so we're done. We're done for the day. I believe that Avazu have a webinar running at the same time as this. They used to have them at 8 o'clock, but for some reason they've switched them to 7 o'clock London time, and they clash with our webinars now. So some of our members will be on that, and they're missing out on some of our members being here instead of on that, because we have a lot of members that are in Avazu as well as We Share Abundance. So one of those things. Okay, that's it from me. God bless you all. Be WISA warriors, share love and abundance. And I'll be here, as always, at 7 o'clock p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. Until then, tomorrow, be WISA warriors. Get out there, share love and abundance. Go the extra mile and smile all the time. And put it another way, we could say, Auf Wiedersehen, but I'd rather go with see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator, always wear a smile. See you later, alligator, go the extra mile. I'll see